Welcome back on this Tuesday morning. There are a lot of alerts in place with our next spring storm system. These are the alerts. There are winter weather advisories out there for most of the UP. Winter storm warnings for northern Houghton and Keweenaw counties because that's where we're going to see the strongest winds and that wintry mixture as well. But it's the wind component that gives us the winter storm warnings in the Keweenaw. Now, the plum shaded purple on the screen, Gogebic, Alger, Northern Schoolcraft, Lewis, Chippewa, Mackinac counties. Those are ice storm warnings. That's where we're expecting the potential of the higher amounts of ice accumulation. So this is where that system is located at over into Colorado right now. Warm front still to our south. That warm front will start to track north into our region as we head towards today. But that area of low pressure at the surface is also combined with an upper level trough on the west coast, which will eventually form into a low pressure system and take basically the same track with the surfaced one, just due west of the UP, up into western Lake Superior, and then up into Canada. With both of those combined, it's going to enhance the pressure gradient, which will then increase and strengthen winds as we head towards the overnight hours and into tomorrow. So here's a closer look at those winds for this evening. This is 9:30 tonight. We start to see winds out of the east and southeast, gusts of 35 to near 40 miles per hour. By midnight, we're looking at gusts near 50 miles per hour over into the Keweenaw. We'll still have those strong winds overnight through tomorrow. Gusts generally will be ranging around 35 to 45 miles per hour as this system moves through the region. Here are your hazards. So heavy snow, a lower risk, big risk for freezing rain and sleet, a low risk for rain, and a high risk for strong winds. A lower risk for thunderstorms. There's a potential for some isolated thunderstorms tomorrow. Your impacts with these hazards: slick, icy road conditions. That's your biggest impact, moderate to high risk. Power outages as well, a moderate risk. Flooding along the shorelines of the Great Lakes because of those strong winds, that's still at a moderate level. There's still the potential for some downed tree limbs and branches from the weight of the ice and once we start to tap into those strong winds. So your ice potential with this system, easily around 1/10 to about 1/4 of an inch of ice for most areas. The darker shades of purple that we're seeing across the west and far east, that's where we're going to likely have accumulations of 3/10 to about 4/10 of an inch of ice. So that weight is heavy enough to potentially create some power outages. Snowfall amounts, a couple of inches. As I mentioned, not a big snowmaker for us. About 1 to 2 inches of snow expected out of this. Here's the hour by hour. We'll kick it off 4 o'clock this afternoon as wet snow moves in. Here's the transition to widespread sleet, freezing rain overnight. This is midnight. And then most of this tracks north of us by tomorrow morning. This is 6 a.m. We'll still have some patchy spots of this freezing rain mixture, but the bulk of it should be moving out. And then we'll see a transition to some scattered rain showers during the morning. Now, as we head towards the afternoon tomorrow with temperatures increasing, we could certainly have the potential of a few isolated thunder showers. By Thursday, we're looking at cooler air and some lake effect snow along our northwest wind belts behind this strong storm system. As we end this work week, we're looking at high pressure moving in. Friday looks like a really nice day with some sunshine and temperatures below normal.